So at some point I was making a Sonic the Hedgehog movie review script. While writing, I was doing university work and everything was stressful and I couldn't focus much. But there was another thing that was bothering me. In order to talk about the Sonic movie, I need to explain where I stand with the blue blur, what has changed for this channel, and ultimately the concerns I have with the franchise. Think of this video as an updated take on all my thought videos that are no longer on the platform because they were terrible and used text-to-speech. Sonic games have a very mixed quality to them, and have no consistency. For instance, the jump from Sonic Adventure to Heroes has always baffled me, why they abandoned what was already working in my opinion. I'm fully aware that the adventure games have dated since release, and myself haven't played any of them since 2017, so my opinion could be completely pointless. Sonic Heroes is not a bad game either though. I hold it in a very special place as the first Sonic game I've played. Speaking of 2017, when Sonic Forces was announced, I decided to grab as many Sonic games as I could to play through, leading up to this final game as the finale. The classic Sonic games are still fun, but Mania is the definitive classic Sonic game, in my opinion. I'm not the biggest classic Sonic fan, but I still consider this to be the best Sonic game to date through charm and fun alone. Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 are also fantastic fun times. I adore Adventure 2 and hold it quite high. Sonic Heroes is also great, but after playing Adventure 1 and 2, I just prefer the adventure games. Now I want to talk about the two most negatively received Sonic games on my list of played games. First up, Shadow the Hedgehog. It's actually okay. Don't get me wrong, the way this game was structured and the overall tone was a complete mess, but I still enjoyed my time in the game, which is something more than Forces. I had never played this game properly and I just happened to enjoy the game more than I thought I would. Quite the surprise overall, though it still isn't great, it's just okay. Then there's Sonic 06. It's bad. Very bad. I completed this game years ago, and when I went through all the games, I just played the levels I can tolerate. But trust me, this isn't the worst Sonic game, but it's very, very bad. Very fucking bad. I think this is my second least favourite Sonic game. Okay, now let's talk about the Boost games I've played, that being Sonic Unleashed, Generations, and Forces. Sonic Unleashed was the first game to use the boost mechanic. While many complain that it's too easy, Unleashed sometimes forced me to slow down for the medals, which are awful and I hate them. Hedgehog stages are too long for me. I just don't like the long. Some of them feel really too long. Also, the same music plays when you enter combat, so that's just fun to listen to most of the time you're playing as the least interesting part of the game. Sonic Generations, though, is the best Sonic game in my opinion aside from Mania. This game is just a treat to play. I remember sinking so many hours into Generations after school and just running through all the modern stages over and over up until I got 100% in the game. I'm not a completionist, so when I strive for 100% in a game, you know it's gotta be good. Then there's Forces! What a fucking letdown Forces was. This game makes me so upset, makes me mad that it was released in the way it was. It is so bad. I honestly want to make a video on Forces alone to express why this is the worst Sonic game. So yeah, mixed road of quality. God, I love you, but you gotta do better. After Sonic Forces, I just didn't feel it anymore. The next Sonic game was a racing game, which I had no interest in. And since then, we've had the Sonic movie, which pleasantly surprised me. That's also for its own video. I do love this franchise, but after playing higher quality platformers, including Sonic Mania, I want more out of Sonic. While he's doing really well on screen, I wish his games were up to the quality standard of his fellow rivals. But I haven't left the franchise. There's plenty to talk about coming up, and this very announcement prompted this video. I want to give my reactions when we see what's coming up, and also return to discussing the blue blur every so often. So Sonic, please give us a game to remember, because Forces was unacceptable. Thank you for watching. This video was more or less a sum up of my thoughts on Sonic. While he may not be the direct focus of the channel anymore, he has a place here. Especially as he's the reason why I nearly got to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to ask any questions down in the comments, I will be able to answer, hopefully in some timely manner. And, you know, just ask anything, and make sure you're not too harsh if you don't agree with my views. Because, we all have different opinions. Anyway, I will hopefully see you some point when I decide to make another video in maybe 27 years, who knows.